Sometimes the scariest thing isn't death, it's being forgotten. Like you were never really here. Like all the memories you made, all the people you loved, all the things you tried to do just vanish one day. And no one remembers you. No one says your name. No one misses you. It's not a dramatic fear. It's a quiet one. It creeps in when the group chat goes silent, when your birthday passes and fewer people say anything. It shows up when you post something that mattered to you, and no one really responds. It's not about likes or attention. Not really. It's about mattering. It's about being seen. It's about knowing that your existence left some kind of mark. This fear of being forgotten is one of the deepest ones a person can feel, because it hits at the core of what it means to be human. We don't just want to live. We want to live and mean something. We want to be remembered, to be felt. And a lot of people carry this fear in silence. Some people try to fight it by overachieving. They work themselves to the bone, thinking if they do enough, they'll be remembered. Others try to be everything to everyone. The friend who always says yes, the person who never disappoints, the one who's always available. Because if you're needed, you won't be forgotten, right? Some people go the opposite way. They shut down, disconnect, convince themselves that no one cares anyway. So why try? They tell themselves they're fine being invisible, even though deep down, they're not. But here's the truth. Being remembered doesn't always look like having your name written in history books or being the loudest in the room. Some people are remembered just by being real, by showing up when it mattered, by making someone laugh on a hard day, by being kind when the world was cruel, by saying something honest that helped someone feel less alone. You don't have to be known by millions to be unforgettable to someone. And sometimes we forget how much we've already impacted people. Even if they never said it, that one message you sent, that smile you gave someone in a hallway, that time you forgave someone who didn't even ask, these small moments, they stick with people. They matter. But you're not going to get a certificate for it. You're not going to get applause. You won't always know the ripple you caused. And that's the hard part. Sometimes the world won't reflect back what you gave, and it makes you wonder if you ever really made a difference. But you did. You do. The impact isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, subtle, lasting. There's also something else no one really talks about. The fear of being forgotten isn't always about other people. A lot of the time it's us. We're afraid we'll forget who we really are, that we'll get so lost in responsibilities, expectations, pain, or just the repetition of life that we won't recognize ourselves anymore. We'll forget our own dreams. We'll forget what made us feel alive. We'll become strangers to the younger version of us that once had fire. So maybe the fear of being forgotten is really just the fear of disappearing while still alive, of living a life that feels like it's passing by, but never touching anything, never sticking, just existing in the background. And if you feel that, you're not alone. A lot of people do. But here's something worth holding on to. You have the power to wake yourself up, to show up for your own life, to speak, to write, to create, to connect, to do something small today that leaves a mark, even if it's just for you, even if no one notices. Because the people who are truly unforgettable aren't always the loudest. They're the ones who are real, the ones who care, the ones who, even in their quietest moments, still choose to leave love behind, still choose to show up, still choose to live with meaning, even if no one is watching. So if you're scared of being forgotten, just remember, it's not about being remembered by everyone. It's about being felt by a few. It's about being true to yourself. And even if the world never claps for you, even if your name doesn't echo for centuries, you were here. You are here. And that alone means more than you know.